What do Donald Trump...
Can you hold up what you've been referring to in answering our questions?
Amy Coney Barrett.
The spread amid scenes like this. Fans rushing the field at Notre Dame after its win against Clemson.
And Notre Dame football have in common.
Cases are rising in 47 states, and this week we could hit a record number of hospitalizations.
And as we know, coronavirus is not going away. But the students and fans alike allowed entry in the midst of a pandemic rush the field.
Here you can see Jenkins last Saturday at the White House.
Here's where this guy, University President Reverend John Jenkins, comes into play. After receiving softball after softball, the White House Rose Garden hosted a maskless super spreader, and guess who was in attendance? That's right, Father John Jenkins. Odd.
Father John Jenkins, he's the president of the University of Notre Dame.
I expect extensive testing. I think that's a critical component of making the campus safe. Masks are going to be part of it. Social distancing is going to be part of it.
That Jenkins hit all the buzzwords when discussing how Notre Dame would operate way back in May. What we have now is a bitter dispute between Jenkins and the student body. Recall just last month, Jenkins and Notre Dame saw an uptick in cases on campus and limited in-person gatherings from groups of 20 to 10 people. The exemption lies where the money is made, and that's at Notre Dame Stadium. Thus, 11,011 people were allowed in the stands. They saw history. Notre Dame's first win over a top-ranked team since '93 when they defeated Bobby Bowden in Florida State. Jenkins, though, not pleased with the outcome, writing a stern statement to the student body over their actions and expressing disappointment over the widespread disregard for health protocols. Rich, coming from this guy, Father John Jenkins. As ABC News put it, Jenkins was seen in photos and videos not wearing a mask or social distancing at the September 26 event. He subsequently was one of over a dozen attendees to test positive for COVID. How can one demand folks follow their lead when they choose ignorance and negligence? But guess what? This was not the first time. On August 6th, he sent an email to the campus community apologizing for not social distancing while posing for photos with students. I am sorry for my poor example, and I am recommitting to do my best, he wrote. Shame. This is the same guy who wrote in a New York Times op-ed titled, "We're reopening Notre Dame, it's worth the risk," which, no, it's not. If one student dies, was it worth the risk? I tend to think not. When college students experience a historical win like they witnessed firsthand Saturday night, what do you think is going to happen? What do you expect? Adding to injury, not only did you put students, parents, and the South Bend community and even the state at risk, you also put at risk your prized possessions, let's say. At least that's how you guys like to put it. And that is your college football team. Plus, don't forget, if you're going to put unpaid labor in harm's way, you need to think about what will happen if you put 11,011 people in the stands. Also remember, through the school's lack of care and flat-out hypocrisy from their president, these students are heading home for Thanksgiving in just a matter of weeks.